It's the Church of Jesus Christ. For years, atheists and secular critics have portrayed Christians as anti-intellectual, as people driven by sentiment rather than truth, by blind faith rather than reason. But that accusation collapses under the weight of history. Christianity has produced some of the greatest minds the world has ever known. Augustine, Aquinas, Isaac Newton. They were not enemies of reason. They were shaped by a worldview that took the mind seriously because it took God seriously. Christianity values the written word, the created order governed by God, and the laws of logic that reflect his character. It's no accident that modern science, universities, and systems of law flourished where biblical Christianity took root. Today, our children are growing up in a culture attempting to destroy logic and unravel reality. They are told that male and female are meaningless categories, defined only by personal feeling, that there is no such thing as absolute truth, a statement that defeats itself the moment it's spoken, and they are told that all thought, reason, and morality are merely the accidental byproducts of atoms colliding in a universe without purpose. A world built on those ideas cannot stand, and a nation that abandons truth will perish without it. There is a pivotal moment in the ministry of Jesus that speaks to this very issue. You may recall in Matthew chapter 22, the religious authorities attempt to trap Jesus with a question. One of them, a lawyer, asks, "Teacher, which is the greatest commandment in the law?" Jesus responds with words that are familiar to many of us. He says, "You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, and with all your soul, and with all your mind. This is the great and first commandment." It's a well-known verse, but there is a part of it that's often overlooked or quietly ignored. Jesus does not merely command us to love God emotionally. He does not say to love the Lord your God with only your feelings. He says we are to love him with our minds. In a culture that almost exclusively defines love as emotion, we need to teach our children that loving God is not less than emotional, but it's more than emotional. It is intellectual, it's thoughtful, it's deliberate. When this culture demands that feelings are to be treated as ultimate, uncontrollable, and authoritative, our children and some adults need to understand that God is the ultimate authority. It's time for Christians to recover the full command of Jesus Christ, to love the Lord our God with our heart, with all our soul, and with all our mind. When we do so, we stand on solid ground. And from that ground, we can raise our children in the truth with meaning, purpose, and hope in Jesus Christ.